What's up, guys? It's your girl Matt Cox with Maccouture Crafting, and today another Notion for Notions video for you. This is all about marking. Now, you guys know that I use a lot of black and white fabric, so I have a hard time marking. And when I mark, I need my stuff to come up. It is very tricky with these marking utensils out here, especially with the ones that leave an imprint, especially the ones that you want to mark on the front, but you really shouldn't. You should be marking on the back because something might happen. I don't care. These Frixion pins, even though for the type of quilting that I do, even though I know that they can bleach my fabric, I know that they are not made for fabric. I still use them, but I use them with caution. But I love them. I love them so much. You need to be careful. This can absolutely bleach your fabric or come back. Frixion pins are not made for fabric. They're not. But I see people using them, but I don't feel like they throw the disclaimer on there like, guys, be careful. Because I've absolutely written something on the front of a quilt because I thought, oh, I'll just iron it off. And yeah, I ironed it off, but I also ironed off some of that color because it bleached my fabric, and now it's sitting there staring at everybody. You don't want that. But I do find that they have a great place in my sewing room, especially when I need to do like the backs of fabric, when I'm just going to cut on the line. So maybe I'm marking for half rectangle triangles or half square triangles or whatever I'm doing. On the back of fabric, they work great, in my opinion. I don't live in a cold climate. I'm in good old sunny Los Angeles, so I really don't have to worry about them coming back so much. That's just not a thing for me. But if you use it on the back of your fabric, or you use it very, very intentionally, I think you'll like these. I've even started using the Frixion highlighters because sometimes that marks better than the ballpoint pens. I know I know people are like, what? And of course, they have the water soluble markers, and then they have the chalk markers. I'm telling you guys, marking on your fabric is a thing. And I want to hear what your favorite tools are that you use to mark. For chalk, I use the Sew Line with the ceramic pencil in there. That's my favorite white. But you know, those water soluble ones and whatnot, like I need to iron, and I just, you got to be careful because you don't want to set it. It's a lot when it comes to marking. We can do a whole series on marking pens and compare them and see which ones are really the best. The disappearing ones, I started marking a quilt and it started disappearing too quickly. I was like, oh no, but I also don't want it there for 7 days. Like, your girl's got to move. So marking pens are a thing. Frixion pens, though, are my favorite. I would be lying if I said they wouldn't. They are also Jennifer from Shabby Fabric's favorite. Like, she's always busting them out. I'm like, I see you. But you just have to use them intentionally and know that they really aren't made for fabric. But Frixion pens are where it's at. I get it. I have a good time using Frixion pens. All right, guys. I will catch you on the next one. All right.